Hey you, yes you, sitting there curious about why women find certain men absolutely irresistible. You clicked on this video for a reason. You want to know the truth. You want to discover that secret that makes you not just appealing, but magnetic. And let me tell you right now, you're not going to want to miss this. This is the kind of truth that not only shifts how you see yourself, but how the world sees you too. But before we get into that, let's level with each other. There's a lot of advice out there, right? Everywhere you look, online, in books, in magazines, there's someone telling you what to do, how to act, and how to be. But here's the thing, a lot of that advice misses the mark. It's just surface-level stuff. Be confident, look good, say the right things. Sure, those things matter, but they don't make you irresistible. Not in the way that you want to be. The truth I'm about to share with you isn't a trick or a hack. It's not some gimmick that's going to make women instantly flock to you. No, it's much deeper than that. And it's going to make you see things in a whole new light. Ready for it? Here we go. It all comes down to one word: presence. Sounds simple, right? But don't check out yet, because I'm about to break it down. Presence is the foundation of everything. It's the unspoken thing that makes people notice you, feel comfortable around you, and ultimately makes them want to be close to you. It's not about the perfect words, the perfect clothes, or the perfect pickup lines. It's not about trying to be something you're not. It's about the energy you put out into the world. And here's where the brutal truth comes in. Most men completely miss this. They think they need to act in a certain way. They think they need to pretend to be someone they're not, just to get attention. But that's not how it works. What really grabs attention, the kind that's irresistible, is the ability to just be. Just be yourself. Be grounded. Be present. Be confident in the space you occupy. And when you can do that, when you can fully embrace who you are, flaws and all, women will notice you. Not because you're trying to impress them, but because you've stopped trying to be someone else. And that's magnetic. Now don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean you just stand there and do nothing. It doesn't mean that being present means being passive. Not at all. It means you show up in every situation with confidence, without needing to prove anything to anyone. Think about it. When you meet someone who is totally comfortable in their own skin, someone who doesn't need to posture or try too hard, you want to be around them, right? You feel comfortable around them. You trust them. And here's the kicker. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from knowing who you are and being okay with it. When you're comfortable in your own skin, when you know you've got nothing to hide, women feel that energy. They don't feel like they have to second guess you. They don't feel like they need to decode your every move. You're simply authentic. So, what is it about confidence that makes it so powerful? Why is it that women are drawn to it like a magnet? Well, here's the thing. Confidence doesn't come from external validation. It doesn't come from how many likes you get on your social media posts. It comes from within. It comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. It's a deep sense of self-assuredness that doesn't rely on anyone else's approval. Now, I can already hear you asking, but how do I get this confidence if I don't feel it right? Now, and that's where the work begins. You have to stop caring so much about the little things. You have to stop worrying about the stuff that doesn't really matter in the long run. When you realize that you're enough, just as you are, that's when the magic happens. And trust me, the world notices. Let me share a little story with you. A few months ago, I was at a gathering, just hanging out with some friends, and there was this guy, let's call him Jake, who walked into the room. Now, Jake wasn't the tallest guy. He wasn't the loudest. He wasn't wearing a suit or trying to be flashy. But the moment he stepped in, the energy in the room shifted. It wasn't because of what he said or did. It was because of how he carried himself. He was calm. He was relaxed. He wasn't trying to make anyone like him. He didn't need to. He just was. and you could tell the people around him felt that energy. Women, men, everyone was drawn to him. Not because he was trying, but because he didn't need to. He was confident, grounded, and present. And that's the thing. When you stop trying to impress people and just focus on being the best version of you, people will be irresistibly drawn to you. But you know what? Here's something important to remember. Presence isn't just about being calm and confident. It's also about showing empathy, being considerate, and genuinely caring about the people around you. When you can engage with someone, listen to them, and make them feel heard, that's when you really start to turn heads. And I know, it sounds simple, it sounds like common sense, but the reality is, most men don't take the time to listen. They're too busy thinking about what they're going to say next, or worrying about how they come across. But when you listen, really listen, and show a genuine interest in someone's feelings and experiences, that's when you form real connections. And that is what makes you irresistible. We live in a world where it's easy to get distracted, easy to feel like you have to compete or put on a show. But the truth is, the more you focus on being present, being real, and showing empathy, the more you'll find that women and people in general will naturally gravitate toward you. Here's a final thought. If you've ever been in a situation where someone walked into the room and they just had this energy about them, you know exactly what I mean. It's not something they have to work at, it's something that comes from within, and you can do the same. The more you work on being at peace with yourself, the more you work on showing up for others in an authentic way, the more irresistible you'll become. So, I'll leave you with this. Stop trying to be someone else. Stop seeking validation. Start being the best version of yourself, and let your presence do the work. You've got this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Now, go out there and show the world what you're made of. Your presence will speak volumes.